Hopefully everybody had a great Thanksgiving holiday. Where else would you rather be on a Saturday evening but inside Chase Center with the Warriors taking on the Pelicans for the second time this year.
With him in the fray, anything can happen. Their shooting percentages haven't been good, but when he's attacking and getting downhill and making the defense react.
But you don't have the greatest shooter of all time. Shot clock at 5. Pajemski trying to make something out of nothing. Post does another 3, and he got it.
Because QP didn't give up a blow by.
Yeah, Moody knew, hey, Zion's not going to pass that. He's looking for his own there. Sadiq Bey up and under. And we talked to Jordan when we were in New Orleans. It'd be good to see him healthy. Jimmy Butler, beautiful finish. Minus on the team. Oh, wait, you do. Fears comes up with a steal. Green will just shoot the foul line jumper.
And attack the basket. Anytime the Pelicans make a mistake, take advantage of it with him.
Fears right to the rim. Basket right now.
Well, Draymond was in the mix there.
And Richard out of the corner. And Kuminga high for that rebound. And he's going to hammer that down. Two-man game, Alvarado and Zion up top. Going to think about posting up Zion, but PB driving and a nice finish. May have to switch at halftime the way they're shooting threes. 1 and 11. So now you start to see.
That's what I was saying. I normally didn't look at it unless I had a terrible game, you know.
The heel taking it inside and flipping it up. Alvarado launched the 3 himself. Barely tick iron. Ricocheted right inside. And you don't want Zion to get a free
Against a team. They're not world beaters offensively either.
No.
You're helping them if you're just going to keep fouling.
Zion getting to the left hand. And bringing that in. 1-3. And they stay at 1-3. 1 for 16. Fears 1,000 miles an hour. Couldn't lay it in. But Kevon post up Jimmy Butler and let him go to work. They haven't scored in 5 minutes. Zion is starting to
exploiting switches. You can do better.
Jimmy Butler turning it over. That's a rarity. And Fears quickest man to dunk that down. And anything in rhythm, any type of flow. Make it, there you go. Tic-tac-toe.
They've been getting back in transition, the Pelicans have, so you have to live in the front court, in the half court, I mean.
Moody ends the streak. Boston overtime. Spencer driving. Deflected out to Jimmy. Shot clock at 3. He checked it. Baseline 3. GPT's there again. Alvarado is a very good defender. He's going to give you a battle, even with the size disadvantage. Moody putting it up and in.
But you love the intensity on the glass. Two Warriors have 12-second chance points.
They deny Fears. Draymond was there as last line of defense. Spencer running, and Pat finishes off the... I mean, Pat has been instrumental. Plays well whenever he gets an opportunity. But what a beautiful delivery. And Visi, that should have been a goaltend, and it is.
He was out, and he faked it to the right corner to Alvarado, and that made the defense shift just enough.
Butler down the lane, GP2, he's there again to lay it in.
Yeah, they're with that zone. It's worked.
Into Jimmy again. Good catch, good finish.
He's just running the floor.
On a Quentin post. He thought about the trail 3. Pajemski. Zion, pretty good recovery. Reload. Fears that quickness and right to the rim to lay it up and out. So Fears, quickest man to the ball, just turn and fire one in from 3. Cherub the rim.
That's the .5 decision you need. When the decision is clear, that defender isn't going to be able to cut you off if you go quick. Talk about quick. That unorthodox that time. And Draymond has seen everything, just exploiting switches. And Zion Williamson was just late getting to his man.
Sadiq Bey. No issue with the Warriors defense tonight. Scoring on the other end. Zion able to pick up the dribble. Look at that. Pajemski. Post up Jimmy on Alvarado. Cycle around. Pajemski. Dropping in another 3. Pajemski shot clock at 8. Moody catch and shoot. He was ready. Feet set right.
Take advantage of that. First things first, finish this quarter strong. You turned it over.
Okay, now the Warriors have had some giveaways, and of course, Alvarado hits again. Good ball movement. Buddy on a reload three, and he dropped it in pretty well.
And Jimmy Butler got over there, just made him feel him, made that shot a tiny bit tougher.
Dembski caught that on the run. Right to lay it up.
Alvarado trailing him. He was behind. You got to wait and see if you can get Jimmy Butler in there, expose that.
Fears going to hit that three. Bay with a dozen. Zion with 14. And Buddy healed it in a couple threes. Finishing quarters, particularly at home. They did it in the first half, and Jimmy Butler's got 19. 6 on threes.
Crash the offensive glass. If you're going to clink some of these, go get them.
Post. Loading it up and in, and match at the gatehouse.
And the Warriors are in a zone now, back in this. This worked for them in the first half.
Fears left alone, and he just lasers that three. Run the offense through Jimmy. This is the key in the second quarter. Will Richard catch and shoot three. Will Richard dropping in the triple.
Looney set that last screen in there, clipped his man. He was ready to attack the rim no matter who was there.
Dominguez first three of the night. Or from deep. Sadiq Bey answers with a triple of his own. Long way to go, tied at 82. Dominguez going to launch another one and hit 2 in a row. Small.
Jimmy Middle.
He sees the tallest player on the floor for the Pelicans. Pat Spencer will challenge him and float it right over.
Pat Spencer to get in there.
Make a good closeout on Sadiq Bey initially. And Bey, using that strength, took him right to the rim, and Kuminga fouled him.
Use Bey, go to work. They're not really going to Zion as much as you would think here.
So, massive free throw disparity, 30-14. Bey 1 of 2. Podziemski with a three.
Under those screens, so he just kind of stopped behind it.
Gallons to Zion. Broken up by Draymond. Beautiful defensive play.
Does that all the time. Stab at the drive, jump backwards. He just baits him into that pass.
3.5 of crunch time. And GP2 drops the hammer.
You got a split action with Draymond Green. The GP2's defender went with him.
They want to get it to Zion. They cleared a side there. Going to work on Draymond. Get to that strong left hand. Lay it up and out. GP2 with the rebound off the Draymond defense.
Draymond just moved his feet. No blow by.
Butler. Back to GP2 again. If you lose Gary, where is he?
Step back and take a dribble. Took him out of rhythm.
16 points, 11 boards for GP2. Jimmy down the lane. Misi is there to deny. Can you add to the 6-point lead? Butler does and makes it an 8-point game. A 9-0 run.
Change they made mentally to attack the basket. It's 52 points in the paint. Well, you've won that battle.
Zion knocked away. Draymond did it again. Oh, Draymond Green. What a defender.
And AirPods was there too. They had him sandwiched.
Draymond Green putting on a masterclass in this fourth quarter defensively. You're playing the clock as well as the Pelicans right now. Podziemski step around. GP2. Ball game.
They made him work for it, especially here late.
Yeah, DeAnthony Melton's getting close to a return. That's going to be fun. And Jimmy Butler got fouled. The Pelicans had a foul to give, so they're going to have to foul again. And yeah, Jimmy didn't appreciate, like, don't hit me in the face. And don't swing to my eye either. And now you're going to get double technicals again. If it's not, that's Fear's second. He's gone. He and Moody got into it in the first half and a double T. So if he's involved in this second double T, he's gone. And he is ejected from the game.
This is just frustration. This is a lot of...
The effort and the energy. They put 5 players in double figures. Steve Kerr and James Borrego with a nice moment there. And then Jaron Collins, also one of our favorites. Welcome back, Kevon Looney, and leave with the dub. You can take that all the way around. Warrior post-game live is going to have a